Hey, it's me, back with another video. So this one's about law of attraction. Another law of attraction, kind of not needing anything attracts everything, but also letting go. Now, back in 2019, my friend, her name, a fellow star person, her name is Angela, um, and yes, just like all the girls, all the women I mentioned in my videos, she oozes sex appeal. Okay. Anyways, I was talking to her because I was having trouble manifesting, and she was like, "When you want to manifest something, you have to let it go. You have to let it go." And it's you know, but the thing with letting go is a lot of people don't know how to. Some people think just forgetting about it. But you don't want to forget about or give up, I should say, about your manifestations, about the things you want. But you don't want to keep it dormant in your mind. So I said in my other videos about the semen retention in my last video, I said if you keep having something in your mind and you keep in the energy of needing, you push it back, and then whenever you ease off the neediness, it will come to you. Okay, it works with magic too. When I do spells, or if you do spells, 2019, I was also doing a money manifestation spell, and I was actually doing the same spell over and over and over and over again. Because I really needed the money. Wasn't doing too well, and when I actually stopped doing the spell, I just stopped doing it for a while. The money and manifestations started coming in, and it was flowing left and right. So that's the example. It works for money, too. It's anything you do where you really want something and you're like, oh, I need it. It actually pushes it back. So remember my other videos where I actually also said that we see examples through popular culture, through cartoons, through anime, through comic books, and I'll give you an example. And this is only in the English dub of Dragon Ball Z. Vegeta. Remember how Gohan explains to Goten about becoming a Super Saiyan? He's like, "Oh, Vegeta, what a case he was." Who remembers when he was training to? He was on his purpose. He was on his grind. Matter of fact, you know what? Vegeta's another case of not needing anything attracts everything, because his goal was to become a Super Saiyan, to catch up with Goku and Trunks, who he didn't know was his son. Okay, so he's putting his body on the line. He's working out in 300 times gravity. Okay, what do we say about working out? That raises your vibration. Okay, so even though he's such a very serious character, but he's also raising his vibration by working out. Yeah, he's putting his body on the line, which is that part you want to refrain from. But he's showing he really wants that goal of becoming a Super Saiyan. He also wants to be strong enough to beat the androids, and also he wants to surpass. I almost said Kakarot. But same guy, Kakarot, Goku. He also wants to surpass him, and beating the androids is also another way of surpassing him. Because you beat a common enemy before your ally or rival does. It shows that So another way of one upping Goku. So he was on his grind. He was, you know, doing push-ups and 300 times normal gravity. He was shadowboxing. You know, he was on there. You know, he injures himself, and then he realizes that he can't keep, you know, training here, so he goes out into space and trains or gets into a situation where he's in a comet. The asteroid belt was whatever was meteors were, you know, not attacking him, but you know what I mean. He's like, you know, firing all these blasts, and he injures himself, and he hurts and all that. So then he goes, I don't care no more. I don't care about being a Super Saiyan no more. I didn't want it no more, you know. And as soon as he eases back from having that goal of becoming a Super Saiyan, you know, just out of frustration, because Super Saiyan, to achieve that, you do need anger, you know. But when he eases back from that and then lets his anger out out of frustration, boom, he transforms into Super Saiyan after being stuck on it. He says, "Well, I don't care. I didn't want to be a Super Saiyan no more." Boom, it happens. Okay, he chilled out with that obsession, so the resistance he was creating for himself wasn't there no more. So then his goal was achieved, and then going back to not needing anything attracts everything. You know, Bulma was chasing him, you know, left and right. He was trying to, you know, he's putting his body on the line. She was, you know, he was into his passion, and, you know, she was attracted to that, you know, and, you know, I hate to say it, one of my favorite characters is Yamcha, but after he died, he kind of lost his spark, kind of lost his passion. You can't blame him too, because he's like the only human. He's the only real human in the series, so he can't keep up with all the aliens. Yeah, there's Krillin, but Krillin, I don't know if he's really even human. They say he is, but what human doesn't have a nose? So Yamcha's really the only real human of the series, and he's with all these aliens. He can't possibly keep up with, you know, his goal was to become the, you know, greatest fighter in the world, but it's kind of hard when you're next to an alien race that when they think about fighting, they get stronger. So, you know, there's no way to keep up with that. And so after he dies and comes back, he kind of loses his passion for martial arts a little bit, which it sucks to have that character fall from grace. But so Vegeta doesn't need Bulma. He's not even trying to get with Bulma. And look what happens. He lives. He didn't need anything, just like Goku. And then in the end, he gets a girl. He gets a son. He has a nice place to live, food, technology. You know, warm, comfortable bed. Doesn't need to worry about money. You know, it's another example of not needing anything attracts everything. You know, he is a prince from a planet that's been destroyed, and yet he still is able to live like royalty, almost like royalty. Best he could. You know, not having to worry about money. You know, not having to worry about this, that. All he wants to do is get stronger, and one day surpass Goku. And you know, he does beat Goku, but Goku always surpasses him in reaching new levels. But Again, that might be why he's still struggling to achieve the goal of surpassing Goku in um, power levels, reaching new forms, because he's obsessed with that, so he's not attaining. So, but like I said, the first um, Super Saiyan form, when he said, "I don't want to be Super Saiyan no more. I don't care." You know, Act as if you don't care. You will attract um, anything. And, that's what he did. And you know, sometimes I call Dragon Ball Z my Bible, or Dragon Ball. I call it my Bible because you see lots of examples in there where you know um, they do all this stuff. It's about the shows of martial arts anime about collecting the Dragon Balls to attain a wish, but you see the characters obtain stuff without Dragon Balls. Going back to my boy Yamcha, he wanted a girlfriend, he wanted to get the Dragon Balls to where the three are girls, but during the adventures, he achieves that goal without Dragon Balls. He forgets that goal actually during the adventures to the point where he doesn't need. He was too occupied with escaping Pilaf's castle when they get captured, and then after it's all said and done, and Goku transferred into the Great Ape. After that, when it's all said and done, him and Bulma realize, oh my God. Bulma's like, oh, I have a boyfriend right here. Yamcha, oh, I have a girlfriend, and my fear of women's gone. In life, if you're able to occupy yourself, you want your goals, but if you're able to occupy yourself where you don't have to think about that specific goal 24 hours, sometimes having this distraction is a good thing, because now you're not creating the resistance that keep you from your goal. That's another example. So Goku, Vegeta, Yamcha, Bulma, those are all examples of characters, law of attraction. I'm trying to think. This video was going to be only Vegeta too, but it made me think about Yamcha as well. So, but yeah, that just in Bulma, that wasn't the original plan for this video. So I'm just going to go on. I think that's it for Dragon Ball. Trunks goes to the future, wants to prepare the Zero Warriors for the androids. No, that's not really. Trunks is not really an example, but I think that's it for Dragon Ball. Gohan maybe, because he is not out looking for a Videl or looking for a woman when he goes to school finally. He's just doing his own thing. One thing led to another, and eventually gets Great Saiyaman. Then next thing you know, he's out in the fight to save the Earth, and he is another example of someone who didn't desire being the strongest, but he still obtains it because not needing anything attracts everything. It's not really supposed to be a love video, but scratch that. But plus the point's already across. So I'm going to go to my next example. Steven Universe fans, okay? Who remembers when Pearl's trying to teach Steven sword techniques, you know? And Steven starts distracting Pearl and her hologram or whatever it was. And Pearl uses her third eye to create a image of herself to Shadowbot to spar with, almost like Piccolo does in Dragon Ball. You know, when he splits himself to spar with himself, sort of. She ends up getting stabbed and back into her gem form, where she has to regenerate. So, and Steven was so distraught, and he wants to, he wants Pearl to go back to normal, and it's on his mind. He's hounding it. He's, will she come back? Is she gonna come back yet? Is she back? So then when Steven finally says, well, I guess I'm gonna have to accept a change of what has transpired, he finally learns to accept that Pearl is going to be like this for a while. Pearl regenerates and goes back to her normal self. Why? What happened? Because Steven let go of that goal. He let go of what he wanted to happen. He let go of the desire of making Pearl go back to normal. He just let it happen on its own. He said, well, I'm just going to have to accept that this is how it is, and boom, Pearl goes back to normal and being the humanoid crystal gem that she is. So if you learn anything, if this helps you with your law of attraction goals, letting go. I love using popular culture, especially with shows I love like Dragon Ball and Steven Universe, because these shows are awesome. Let me know if there's any other shows that have examples of letting go of law of attraction. Comment in the video below, or comment on the comment section. Let me know. And also, if there's anything you guys want me to talk about, let me know as well. I love making these videos. They're so much fun, and I would love to make more. So I guess I'll catch you guys later. Hit that like and subscribe, and attract. Think. Hold on. Let go. Let it come to you. Let the universe happens. Trust it. I'll catch you guys later.